fascinating to watch how young talents develop. Some of them fall, but those who don't grow into powerful entrepreneurs. Today, my guest is Princess Vashion, talent manager, event planner, entrepreneur, and a very influential person in Hollywood. Hello, Princess. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for having me.
First of all, you are a talent manager. You organize high-end events. You run a few businesses, and you have an amazing family with a few successful kids. How did you manage to do everything?
Wow, it took a while to get the hang of it, but I like to multitask. So for me, it comes easier than a lot of people. My husband helps me manage everything and keep everything in order.
And how did you start? Like, what is your first venture?
I first started by being a hair and makeup artist, and that put me in a position to start working on celebrities. And by doing so, opened up some doors for me to enter into the event production side of things.
Managing few businesses are challenging. What are the hardest challenge you have ever met, and how did you overcome them?
I think the hardest challenge for me thus far is managing people, more so than events. Like I have some music artists, because everybody has a different personality, and so we have to adjust to different people and their different personalities. So that's kind of been the hardest thing.
How did you manage different teams if they have to do at the same time at different locations?
Well, I strategically put together teams that I can have maybe a leader with, that I have mentored, and they have an understanding of how I want things to go. And then I structure my teams that way with at least one leader with them. And then I can just, from a distance, I can just check and make sure everything's going good at different events. Because I do have like 3 and 4 events sometimes going in the same day. Yes.
And how did you start managing talents?
Oh man, well they came to me. They really did. They kind of saw the things that I was doing and the connections that I'm making and things like that. And they just said, hey, you know what? I think you'd be great to be my manager. And then I was like, really? Like all the other stuff I was doing, I didn't really see that right away. But I love doing it, and I love getting people to the next level. That's part of my mentorship and how I can just help others. And to me, that is a good way to help others is, get them connected to where they want to be.
And what does it take to be successful and develop in Hollywood?
I think, first of all, it takes patience. A lot of people maybe think that they're going to just go to Hollywood and they're going to do this and that. And I think it just takes some time and patience and just knowing that you're going to do it, but knowing that there's a divine time set for those kind of things already. It's already written, I always say. So it's in the time of God's time.
What would you advise candidates like myself to do in order to successfully develop in Hollywood and business in general?
Networking, putting yourself in the right place. People call me the connector. Connecting the dots. It's never just about you. It's always about the bigger picture, and you always need to be in the right place at the right time. And the way you can do that is to place yourself into good position at different networking events, meet people in the field that you want to grow in, and kind of just start shadowing people and, finding a mentor and things like that. You'll find people that want to help, people get to the next level.
What are the things that we don't know about Hollywood?
Man, I mean, I grew up in Hollywood. I went to Hollywood High School. And Hollywood is just not what people think it is. I see Hollywood more as just a regular city and like I'm doing just a regular job. Some people have aspirations of Hollywood, I'm going to make it big and all these things. I just never seen it that way because I think I grew up in Hollywood, so I never thought of it in that way. I just thought of it as, this is what I want to pursue in life is this, hair, makeup, events and things. And then that came with like celebrities and things like that. I think people should just go after what they really have in their heart and just be true to that. And don't try to do something because you see somebody else doing it and things like that. Just be natural and be yourself in Hollywood. So I think that works best.
What is your recipe for having not just a successfully business center, but also having a wonderful family?
Wow. Well, I mean, we putting God first. I have my husband. He's the leader of the family and the strength behind everything. That gives me the ability to go out there and pursue, things that I really want to do instead of maybe being, locked down in a regular job. I got the chance to have time to go and pursue my heart's, desire. And just my grandmother. My grandmother helped me out a lot as a kid, and just the way she raised us. She's Creole from Louisiana, and just like I think, just like having that real base in your life can help you in Hollywood and everywhere, because you have a solid foundation, and that's the most important thing. Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much, Princess, for coming today and sharing your story.
Yes.
It was indeed fascinating.
Thank you. Of course. Anytime. Anytime.